Good morning and welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of the Catskills. Our minister is Reverend Bob Janice Dillon. I am Liz Thomas, the worship associate for this morning. A big welcome to everyone. Unitarian Universalism is a liberal religious faith that carries no creed and welcomes all seekers. Whoever you are, whomever you love, wherever you are on life's journey, you are welcome here. We are guided by a set of principles and written sources that encompass the many ways we come to know and understand the world, the universe, and the divine. Our principles are important to us at UU Catskills, and we live our values on a daily basis. We acknowledge that our sanctuary is built on the Lenni Lenape land. We affirm that Black Lives Matter. We are a welcoming congregation for the LGBTQ community. We are a congregational affiliate of the Ulster Immigrant Defense Network, and we are an active voice in the effort to address climate change. If you would like to contact someone at UU Catskills, a contact list is shown on your screen. You can visit our website, uucatskills.org, to find contact information, to be added to the mailing list, and to find the latest newsletter. If you are a visitor today and would like to be added to our mailing list, you can put your name and email address in the chat box area on Zoom. For more information about our upcoming events, we encourage you to read our monthly newsletter distributed by email or to check out our website. And when there are not technical difficulties, the announcements are also displayed prior to the service. So this morning, we do have some sad news. Stanley Goldstein, longtime member of Unitarian Universalist Congregation of the Catskills, died this morning at 99 years old. Stan was an amazing human being with a passion for justice and a wonderful heart. He will be sorely missed. We hold his two sons and all his family in our hearts as they mourn this great loss. Information about a service will be coming soon. Please check your email for any notices. Thank you to everyone who is assisting with today's service. Again, I am the worship associate, and our tech Zoom host this week is Tom Hackett. A reminder to please stay for a virtual coffee break after today's service. At this time, I invite you to close out of any other windows or programs that you may have open on your computer, phone, or other device. Settle in and arrive as we begin the sacred time together. Throughout today's service, I invite you to be present and attuned to the wonder that stillness brings. You will be given several times throughout the service to sit in stillness, to reflect on the experience of pausing, and to bask in the wonder of the longest night of the year. Our prelude this morning is Carol of the Bells. This rendition is a poetic reminder of the awesome peace of the simple tune. Please take a moment to get your chalice.
Chalice. What?
Let us join our voices and light together as we say, this solstice season, in honor of ancient traditions that celebrate this time of longest night, we observe that the flaming chalice holds the elements of the four directions: earth, air, fire, water. The lamp oil for earth, the air that feeds the flame, the fire we light, and the chalice itself, the cup, the symbol of water. We light our chalice and reflect on the light we need to guide us through hard times, the light of our shared faith, the light of loving community, the light of love, joy, and hope. And now let us come together for our unison affirmation, joining our hearts as we say, may we be reminded here of our highest aspirations and inspired to bring our gifts of love to all living beings. May we know once again that we are not isolated, but connected in wonder and joy to mystery and miracle in the universe, in this community, and in each other. So our reading today is a winter solstice prayer by Edward Hayes. The dark shadow of space leans over us. We are mindful that the darkness of greed, exploitation, and hatred also lengthens its shadow over our small planet Earth. As our ancestors feared death and evil and all the dark powers of winter, we fear that the darkness of war, discrimination, and selfishness may doom us and our planet to an eternal winter. May we find hope in the lights we have kindled on this sacred night, hope in one another and in all who form the webwork of peace and justice that spans the world. In the heart of every person on this earth burns the spark of luminous goodness. In no heart is there total darkness. May we who have celebrated this winter solstice by our lives and service, by our prayers and love, call forth from one another the light and the love that is hidden in every heart. Our song for reflection today is Yule, Winter Solstice by Lisa Thiel.
Enter the night, let your spirit take flight, the field of infinite possibility. On the longest night, we search for the light, and we find it deep within. Open your eyes to embrace what is wise, and see the light of your own soul shining. And enter the night, and you'll find the light that will carry you to your dreams. Enter the night, let your spirit take flight, the field of infinite possibility. Wrap up in the cloak of starry darkness, my child, and you'll find the center of all things. For from this place of the deepest dark space, life eternal does spring. So enter the night, and you'll find the light that will carry you to your dreams. Enter the night, let your spirit take find that spark when you dream in the dark, hold it close to your heart and know all that you see is all that can be when you give birth to the dreams of your soul. So enter the night and you'll find the light that will carry you to your dreams. Enter the night, let your spirit take flight, the field of infinite possibilities. On the longest night we search for the light, and we find it deep within. Open your eyes to embrace what is wise, and see the light of your own soul shining. And enter the night, and you'll find the light that will carry you to your dreams. Enter the night, let your spirit take flight, the field of infinite possibilities. Wrap up in the cloak of starry darkness, my child, and you'll find the center of all things. For from this place of the deepest dark space, life eternal does spring. And enter the night, and you'll find the light that will carry you to your dreams. Enter the night, let your spirit take flight, the field of infinite possibilities. So when you find that spark, when you dream in the dark, hold it close to your heart and know all that you see is all that can be when you give birth to the dreams of your soul. And enter the night, and you'll find the light that will carry you to your dreams. Enter the night, let your spirit take flight, the field of infinite possibilities. Enter the night, and you'll find the light. 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 Enter the night, and you'll find the light.
Today's story that is not for children only is the picture book called Take Time to Relax. It tells the story of a family whose busy lives are slowed down by a snowstorm that forces them to pause and spend quality time together.
Take Time to Relax by Nancy Carlson. Tina and her parents were always busy. On Mondays, Tina had ballet class. Mom worked late while Dad took aerobics. On Tuesday nights, Dad drove Tina to volleyball. Then he went to cake decorating class. On Wednesdays, Tina rushed to swimming class. Dad took computer class, and Mom took aerobics. On Thursday nights, Dad and Tina ate dinner in the car while they rushed Tina to karate class. On Fridays, Dad went to bridge club while Mom played tennis. On Saturdays, they worked and worked around the house. By the time Sundays came, Tina, Mom, and Dad were exhausted from their busy week. Day after day, week after week, Tina and her parents rushed around until one morning. It was snowing like crazy. "All the roads are closed," said Dad. "But I have computer club and dance," said Tina. "I have a big meeting," said Mom. "What will we do?" "Let's make a big breakfast," said Mom. "Let's build a fire," said Dad. "Why don't you get your guitar, Dad?" said Mom. Dad sang and played his guitar. "I'd forgotten how well you play," said Mom. Tina didn't even know her dad could play the guitar. Then Mom told stories about her canoe trips. "Wow," said Tina. "Can we go on a trip like that?" Later, they made popcorn and Tina told scary stories. "This is fun," said Dad. "I hope it never stops snowing," said Tina. It was late afternoon when the snow stopped. The plows cleared the streets. "I guess I could get a few hours in at the office," said Mom. "I suppose I could go to computer club," said Tina. "I could just make it to aerobics," said Dad. "Nah, we're having too much fun," said Mom and Dad. "Get the popcorn," said Tina. "Play another song," said Mom. The end.
At this time, if you do have a chalice, I invite you to get it and move it into view as you come to a comfortable seat. For the first part of this quiet meditation and reflection, I invite you to pause and notice the flame of the chalice. Notice as it dances and brings light into your space and into the world. Now, I invite you to notice, bringing your awareness to the space that is absence of the light from the chalice. We will pause for a moment to take in this lack of light. Finally, notice how the flame and the space that is not flame coexist and balance each other. Bring your awareness to the light and the dark together. At this time, if you have a joy or a sorrow you would like to share, please write it into the chat window. As you listen to the offertory song, please hold everyone's joys and sorrows in your heart. December's half plate offering is shared with My Kingston Kids. It is a nonprofit organization whose mission it is to promote, and produce children-related content, activities, and events that will empower, educate, and excite families within the Kingston and surrounding areas of Ulster County. The offertory song for today is If I Could Talk to a Younger Me by Abigail Washburn and Bela Fleck. Feel the fear inside your chest. Watch it ebb and flow. The darkest hour dies at the dawn. First clearing's yours to reap and sow. If I could talk to a younger me, I'd tell me to go slow. This time on earth, it moves so fast. And when it's gone, it's gone. When it's gone, it's gone. If I could talk to a younger me, I'd tell me to be bold. Follow your heart like a bird set free. Dreams can't be bought or sold. Feel the fear inside your chest. Watch it ebb and flow. The darkest hour dies at the dawn. First clearing's yours to reap and sow. Chest, watching over glow. True love for nothing but. Take this world, it's yours to grow. If I could talk to a younger me, I'd tell me to go slow. This time on earth, it moves so fast. And when it's gone, it's gone. When it's gone, it's gone. Today's sermon is influenced by Charlotte Selver's work of sensory awareness. If you are not familiar with sensing, it is an experiential study that helps us rediscover our natural birthright, an embodied felt sense of authenticity and vitality. Sensing focuses on the cultivation of an ever-deepening awareness of our sensory experience as a gateway into ourselves and into a deeper connection with the world around us. That is from the website. To be completely transparent and clear, I am not a trained leader in sensory awareness. It takes practitioners many, many years to become so. Rather, I am someone who very much appreciates the connection to self that practice of sensing builds, and I want to share the practice with others. If you are interested in learning more or taking part in one of their free Sensing Saturdays open to the public or Sensing Sundays, please check out sensoryawareness.org. Charlotte Selver tells us that sensing is a very sensitive inquiry, a very sensitive discovery, which everybody makes for himself through his own experimentation into what we actually become aware of when we begin to use our biological equipment more sensitively and sensibly. She asks the question, is it possible that we could feel more deeply and fully what we happen to do at the moment and allow our fuller contact with it, so that not the past and not the future and not the anger about what happened 2 minutes ago or 10 years ago stands in our way and holds us back, but we are there for what is now. For today's sermon, I will lead you through a sensing experience, which will take about 5 to 10 minutes. There is no wrong way to do this experience. It is yours. Simply be in it, and you are doing it right. Allowing yourself to come to a comfortable seat. Feel free to have your eyes open or your eyes closed. It's whatever feels more comfortable for you and your body. Some people find it's easier to turn inward with their eyes open, and others with their eyes closed. This inquiry today is about the act of sitting. As you bring your awareness to the act of sitting, first notice where your attention is drawn first. Within your body, where do you first experience that you are sitting? Allow your mind to linger there, or if it is drawn to another place within your body, let your mind go and discover that space. Meeting yourself, your physical body, as if it were a playground. Discovering the different places within that space, how they are each experiencing this act of sitting. We'll spend about another minute here, allowing your awareness to drift and move around your body as it's naturally called here and there. And then we'll gather back together and do some more focused exploration together. If you are really enjoying wherever your mind currently is focused within your body, please feel free to stay there and continue to explore. Otherwise, within your own being, your own body, bringing your awareness to the parts of your body that are connected to the supportive surface that is beneath you. Allowing your awareness to focus and land at the backs of the legs. Being present here with what it feels like to let your legs sink into the seat. Can you feel the support rising up to meet your legs? Feeling your legs giving in to that supportive surface beneath you. What is it like for you to fully dive in to your body and be fully present? Not expecting anything, not judging what you experience, but just being present. From the backs of the legs, begin to bring your awareness up into your torso. Being aware and curious about what is happening in your belly. And maybe exploring what is happening in your chest and ribs as you breathe in and breathe out. How that experience of breathing interplays with the act of sitting. For those who are able, I invite you now to gently experiment with a soft sway from side to side. Notice how slowly or quickly you sway. And see if you can slow it down even more. allowing this sway to be fairly subtle, soft and gentle. Noticing where you feel it in your body and how you feel this change of weight, the shifting of your being from side to side. Maybe pausing at one of the extremes, noticing what it feels like to be off kilter a bit. Whenever you feel ready or completed with that experimentation, allowing your spine to realign upright and coming back to stillness. The solstice is such a special time of year, allowing us a pause in this busy season and these busy lives that we all lead. A chance to hibernate within ourselves, to hunker down, and to return to our sensory truths. A reconnection to who we are in these bodies that we inhabit. What a very special gift to pause and to take time to just be in your being. What a gift to pause and to bask in the wonder of stillness. Whenever you feel ready, I invite you to begin to move from the internal back to the external, taking as much time as you want and need. And at this time, I would like to invite anyone who is interested in sharing about their experience to do so. This is bringing the cognitive or the brain online to translate the experience of the felt body so that others can understand, which is an important part of sensing, to share your personal experience. If you would like to share, please use the raise your hand function in Zoom and Tom will invite you to unmute. We will keep the sharing to only 5 minutes total in the interest of time. So if you are interested in sharing, just keep that in mind so others have the option as well.
I just wanted to say thank you, Liz. I just found that wonderfully relaxing, and it kind of almost sends little shivers down my head, down to my shoulders. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Jenny. about the relaxing quality for you, and also giving voice to the shivers that were sent down your head and then into your shoulders. Thank you.
Don't see any other hands raised at this time.
Okay. So just holding your own experience within your heart and in your being. Our closing words today are from The Shortest Day, a picture book by Susan Cooper. So the shortest day came and the year died, and everywhere down the centuries of the snow-white world came people singing, dancing to drive the dark away. They lighted candles in the winter trees. They hung their homes with evergreen. They burned beseeching fires all night long to keep the year alive. And when the New Year's sunshine blazed, awake they shouted, reveling. Through all the frosty ages you can hear them echoing behind us. Listen, all the long echoes sing the same delight. This shortest day, as promise wakens in the sleeping land, they carol, feast, give thanks, and dearly love their friends and hope for peace. And so do we here now, this year and every year. Welcome, Yule. Our closing song for today is a traditional Algonquin chant. If you would like to participate in some movement as we sing together, please stand at this time. We're going to repeat each of the verses 4 times, so please join in when you feel confident and ready. Arms are going to start up. Morning sun, come my way, come my way. Morning sun, come my way, come my way. Morning sun, come my way, come my way. Morning sun, come my way, come my way, come my way, come my way. Take my pain, take my pain. Come my way, come my way. Take my pain, take my pain. Come my way, come my way. Take my pain, take my pain. Come my way, come my way. Take my pain, take my pain. Take my pain, take my pain. Down below, down below. Take my pain, take my pain. Down below, down below. Take my pain, take my pain. Down below, down below. Take my pain, take my pain. Down below, down below. Down below, down below. Healing waters down below, down below, down below. Healing waters down below, down below, down below. Healing waters down below, down below, down below. Healing waters down below. And let us all join together to extinguish our chalices. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth. the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. From you I receive, to you I give, together we share, and from this we live. From you I receive, to you I give, together we share, and from this we live.